That's very great. Because by the religious or tradition, the girl before the wedding has to be
Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey, and behind me is Shireen Khan.
Hi!
So, we have just finished the Serbia Wine Lover Trip. If you don't know what Wine Lover is, hashtag Wine Lover. Yes, I'm Wine Lover now. It's a group on Facebook, and they do trips, throughout the year, usually 4 or 5 day trips. This time it was in Serbia. And you know what? Shireen and I were pretty reluctant to go at first because over the course of the last couple of years, we've been in Serbia about 6 months, tasting through nearly everything. We felt we knew Serbian wines very well, but we decided to be a part of the trip, to meet a lot of new people, and see if we discovered anything new, and it was worth it. A lot. Shireen, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was worth it because we were introduced to a couple of new wines that we
Yes.
didn't know. And of course, the most important thing is actually the friendship and the good times that we have together.
Yeah, so this is more like a thank you video. Thank you to, to Tomislav Ivanovic, Igor Lukovic, Dusan Jelic, and Mirjana Maximovic. I can't remember if I have her name right. For putting together an amazing program. A lot of people had fun. Thank you for Luis Alberto, the founder of Wine Lover, and all the amazing people we met on the trip. We have some wines that really impressed a lot of people there. We've talked about some of these wines before on previous episodes, but I just have a few examples and a new one as well. Our last day, the trip was 4 days, and the last day in the morning we did a tasting of minimal intervention, natural, organic, biodynamic, and amber wines. And this producer is the one that stole the show, really. We were quite surprised, even though his wines are very good. This is the Dukay-Sagmeister Furmintis 2015. This is dry, botrytized ferment. Shireen loves this wine. A lot of people walked out with that wine. It's awesome. A lot of people like Mauer. He's one of the most famous natural producers in Serbia. He has his wines about 10 Michelin star restaurants around the world. He also makes wine for this wonderful new producer, Bikicki. This is Makana. This is botrytized Traminer, sweet wine. Shireen loves this. We're saving this for as long as we can, right?
Yeah, I think it has a lot of potential to evolve and age.
Yeah, we've talked about the Prokupac. This does has potential to age. Sorry for moving so fast. We talked about, one of the themes of the entire trip was in the middle of the trip there was a Prokupac conference, dedicated to the Serbian red grape Prokupac. So we write about, we talk about a lot because I think it has enormous potential on the world wine stage. We've talked about these before. The Budimir Boye Lila, I've written an article, I'll put in the description box. Cekot Experiment, these wines impressed. But this wine was really impressive, and it was the first time we tasted it. It's by this guy who makes Cekot. He only made 2 barrels. This is the Cekot Radovan 100% Prokupac. 2015, 18 months in Serbian oak, I believe. Do you remember exactly? I think it was 18.
I'm sorry, I don't remember how many months.
Anyways, Shireen, what do you feel about this wine? There's only 600 bottles, 2 barrels of this made. What do you think of it?
I think as of right now, this is my favorite Prokupac. Not just Prokupac per se, but the Prokupac blends as well. Because of the structure, it's got a lot of fruits in the mouth, and I see great aging potential in this wine. The tannins might surprise certain people because it's much more tannic than a lot of the wines on the market right now.
Yeah, I think so too. It was a beautiful wine. We're going to save it for a little while. Prokupac in general, a lot of people were quite impressed. A lot of people tasting Prokupac for the first time. It showed very well. I was proud. So, yeah, that's about it. Anything else you want to add about the Wine Lover trip?
That's about all.
Yeah.
You should encourage people to join the Wine Lover
Yeah,
trip.
if you ever, in the future, if you join the Facebook group, go ahead and if you can make it on trips, they do them a couple of times a year, I would highly recommend it. They are a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody in the group that attended. Thank you for liking Prokupac because it's a grape that Shireen and I feel very strongly about with its forest fruit flavors, a little bit of white pepper, some earthiness. I think it's fantastic. So guys, if you like this video, Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel. I will see you in the next episode.
Who's that?
Matthew, who and why?
What?
I can hear you. I'm going to the tunnel.
We have wines for you. Do you want some wines from Croatia? Oh.